Welcome to Fantasy Revenge Lab. Don't forget to subscribe and bring popcorn. Let's begin. I used to be the invisible hand that held the company together. My name rarely made it to the executive memos, but my reports, my strategies, and my systems, those were the backbone of the department. Then came him, our new vice president. He strutted in with arrogance, wrapped in an expensive suit, convinced he could modernize what I had built from scratch. Within 5 months, he decided I was expendable. Apparently, my old-fashioned methods didn't fit his vision. He called me into his glass office one morning, his voice smug. "Mona Lisa, we appreciate your service, but we're moving in a new direction." I smiled calmly. "Of course, sir." What he didn't know was that my old-fashioned systems were the very reason the company hadn't crashed years ago. I designed every workflow, every analytic sheet, every vendor route. And the day he replaced me, he also unknowingly erased his lifeline. I walked out with my head high and a quiet plan. 5 months later, I was working at a rival firm, a smaller one, but run by sharp-grounded people who valued competence over ego. They hired me to strengthen their operations, and I did efficiently. Within weeks, our production costs dropped, and clients who had been loyal to my old company began calling us instead. Apparently, they missed the Mona Lisa touch. Meanwhile, word began spreading. The VP's new systems were collapsing. Orders delayed, clients furious. The new software he bragged about, it was incompatible with half the company's existing databases. Then came the best part. He tried to fix it using my old files, the ones he arrogantly dismissed. But the access permissions had been encrypted. I'd built those systems and only I knew the override key. He was locked out of his own empire. 2 months later, I was invited to an industry conference. Guess who sat 2 rows behind me? The VP looking worn out, his eyes hollow. After my presentation where I shared insights on sustainable operational growth, his assistant approached me. "Mr. Mackerel would love to have a quick word," she said politely. I turned smiling, of course. He forced a grin as we shook hands. "Mona Lisa, impressive presentation. I must admit I underestimated you." I met his eyes evenly. "Oh, sir, you overestimated yourself." His smile faltered. "I hear your new systems aren't going so well," I added lightly. "Maybe next time. Don't replace the foundation before understanding how the building stands." He chuckled awkwardly. "Perhaps you'd consider consulting with us again." I let the silence linger long enough for him to feel it. Then I said, "No, thank you. I'm exactly where I belong." A month later, his resignation was announced. Rumor had it the board blamed him for the company's operational meltdown. As for me, my new firm promoted me to Director of Strategy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.